Hey Cinemark, I'm Garin Flowers. In Uncharted, several ambitious hunters set out to find the greatest fortune ever, first discovered centuries ago. Two of those treasure seekers befriend each other but have different motives for their hunt. I'm joined by one of them, Tom Holland, who plays Nathan Drake, and your character is pretty suave, pretty smooth. What's your favorite part about him?
I think those are pretty, some of my favorite things about him. In my career have always been kind of playing the outcast and the kid who probably isn't necessarily the coolest kid in school, which is kind of similar to who I was as a kid. And Nathan Drake is probably the A-team captain in every sport he tried. So it was a bit of a departure for me as an actor. I really enjoyed sort of stepping into the shoes of someone that I would have really looked up to when I was at school. I wanted him to be optimistic, have a big heart, adventurous, and obviously similar to that of the character from the games.
Here's the guy who is always about his own self-interest. He will utilize and manipulate anybody that he can to achieve his objective, which is to find the gold. And you kind of start chipping away at that tough exterior and you realize he's a pretty decent guy. And throughout all of the butting heads and the competing that I do with Tom, who plays Nathan Drake, I realize that they're better as partners, and to see them come together in that way is really special. And I think that's what makes the movie really relatable and people enjoying it as much as they are. It's all the set pieces, all the great action, stunts and things you haven't seen in a long time at a big Hollywood tentpole, but it still has at the heart of it these characters that you really root for and you care about. And that's what makes it special.
Both you turn your keys clockwise at the same time.
Thanks a lot. You almost got me killed.
Clockwise, Sully!
Well, it was 50-50, so I made a guess.
Clearly.
Everyone treasure hunting has money or has the means to get money. So why does the treasure mean so much to all of them, all the different characters in the movie?
There's something that Sully says to Nate at a point in the film around, the way that gold will make you crazy in a way, or that it will make you selfish. It's got this like evil whisper in it almost. And I feel like for all of these characters, it's more of an addiction or a drug than it even is about the money. Of it's like, no, I want to win. I want to keep going. I want to say that I found this $5 billion treasure.
I think if you look at it even like an athlete, people who are athletic are very successful, but they're still in pursuit of the ring, the championship, the holy grail. It's a quest that will always continue to be the best and the greatest. And I think for Sully, it's more smoke and mirrors. He appears to have this lavish life, and I think he puts on appearances. I think he had to rent that tuxedo to go and court Tom in that first scene at the bar.
Well, Nathan doesn't have money. He's working as a bartender and he's, stealing things from people to sort of get by, to service this dream that he has to explore the world and find the unknown. But Sully obviously is a very wealthy man, but he is a magpie. Money is a very poisonous thing, and when is enough enough? And he recruits Nathan in order to help him find this pot of gold. But Nathan's journey is less about the money and more about the search for family. He's an orphan boy who is looking for his lost brother, and in turn he finds a family in Sully.
This movie spawns from the Uncharted video games on PlayStation. Have you played it at all? Did you look at it to prepare for the movie?
We worked very closely with Neil Druckmann and Naughty Dog, Nolan North, and obviously all of our executives at Sony, and we all sort of came to the conclusion that I shouldn't try to mimic Nolan, because then we would just be, recreating something that has already been done in such a fantastic way. We wanted to bring something new and unique to the character, so I was given some creative freedom to sort of recreate this character in a new and fresh way.
We'll take a treasure hunt with Tom Holland and the rest of the cast by watching Uncharted at Cinemark theaters. You can get your tickets at cinemark.com.